What's up guys, Davey here, and as you know, ever since pretty much ended all face-to-face classes, most classes have been online. While most people cannot stand it, I think we can all agree that this makes taking exams a whole lot easier because now we can easily search up answers on the internet or we can look at our notes. Unfortunately, teachers and professors quickly caught onto that and started to invest into some software that basically uses artificial intelligence to act as an artificial proctor with the intention to make sure people don't cheat. These softwares usually require webcam and can detect all suspicious activity, which honestly makes cheating even harder as compared to in the classroom. But of course, as lazy college students, we're always looking for loopholes away from stuff like this. And it turns out, there are a lot of people who have found out ways to get away with cheating on online tests. So I found an online video on YouTube where a guy named Mohammed is talking about how you can get away with cheating on online tests with webcam. Now, just to be clear, to make sure you guys don't take this video the wrong way, I am not here to encourage cheating, nor am I here to attack Mohammed in any way, as it seems like he's a great person who is just trying to help some desperate students. And as a struggling college student, who am I to go against that? So my main intention here is to sort of be like a content cop to make sure that this guy's legit and not saying things to clickbait and get views. So anyways, without further ado, let's watch this video.
Hey guys, it's Mohammed here. I hope you are all doing well. Today's video is going to be about me showing you some ways you can actually cheat during an online proctored exam. I know it sounds crazy, but watch this video. But before we begin, I just want to say please subscribe to my channel and also like this video and also comment down below on ways that you actually have cheated on it.
Oh my god, this guy's definitely encouraged cheating, guys. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel like, Mohammed, I feel like I really hope you're not in college right now, because if your college sees this, I don't know what to say. I think you're screwed, man. I'm sorry. Alright, let's continue watching.
An online proctored exam successfully, because that would be amazing. And
yeah, it would be.
Maybe I could help you guys out and just make that into a video like this, which is why I have compiled this information into one video. I thought it would be helpful and useful because there are people searching for this like me. I was searching for this and I could barely find anything online. It's crazy. However, so I decided to just make this all into one video. So if you don't know what a proctored exam is, it's an exam where your professor actually watches you through your webcam on your laptop. Yep. And that sounds crazy, I know. So basically,
that sounds crazy. That does not sound crazy. That sounds very legit for a proctored exam. But let's keep watching.
He or she might use a program. Mine is using HonorLock. When I first heard that on the first day of class, I got a little... Okay,
so this is not really relevant to this, but I've heard that these programs cost a lot of money to invest in, like a couple $1,000s a year. So you can tell these professors are very determined to stop people from cheating. So I don't know how you're supposed to take from that, but I feel like I hope that I think that discouraged some people from cheating. Oh, that's not my intention here. Alright, I'm just trying to see if this guy's legit or not.
A bit nervous and I kind of died a little bit inside, honestly.
Wait,
so what happened?
Does that mean he's in college right now? Bro! Oh my... Dude, if your college sees this, you're done, man. I think this guy's encouraging cheating now. I don't know.
Is that the AI software, it will detect for any suspicious activity. Like for example, this
guy's pretty much basically saying exactly what I just summarized. But I'll watch through it. It's okay.
Lock all your programs, and you can't open up new tabs, and also you cannot use your phone because this AI software can track secondary devices like smartphones via Wi-Fi, actually via...
Okay, so he said via Wi-Fi, and what else?
IP address.
Okay, yeah, IP address doesn't really contradict what I'm about to say. So, my guess is that he's gonna basically he's basically gonna tell you guys to turn Wi-Fi off, which I guess would work, yeah. Because I don't think IP address could really do anything if it's, because if you have a roommate, you're gonna have the devices next to you anyway, so... And I don't think it's even legal to track down IP addresses unless they did something illegal. And I don't think cheating on a college test counts as, like a normal college exam counts as a crime? I don't know. It may be. I don't know.
So I'm going to talk more about that later. And it will look for facial expressions that will count as suspicious activity. Also, once you take this test, make sure that you don't leave the room because it will count that as suspicious activity as well.
Obviously.
It will also make you verify that you are actually the one.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they'll make you put your ID. So a good advice is to make sure you have a wallet next to you when you're taking your exam. All right. And also, guys, don't be stupid when you take online exams. Don't leave the room. Don't stand up, and don't say weird things. Don't call someone. Don't have AirPods in. Don't have headphones on. All right. Please don't be stupid. All right. I hate seeing guys get zeros for stupid things like that.
Taking the test, like you have to get your student ID, and you have to let the camera scan it. And you have to literally pick up your laptop and scan the whole room to make sure that there's nobody else in there help.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. So make sure there's no like computer. You're in a room without a computer, and which sucks for me because now I have to leave outside because I have a monitor right here, and I usually take it on my laptop.
Another thing it will look for is in case you have something on your desk, like you have to give like a whole scan and you have to show what's on your desk as well, and you have to keep your phone away. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, let me show you some ways you can actually cheat during your online examination, because these tips are actually pretty dang good and they're really nice. Okay, the first one is what you want to do is go to Microsoft Word, or you don't have to go there, but if you can get a normal piece of paper like you would print and cut that in half and just write down your notes small, but not too small, large enough that you can read them, and this will definitely help you with your examination. And what you want to do is place this right above your keyboard on your laptop and on the very below part of the screen, if that makes sense. This is
okay. Wait, what?
Blind
spot.
Yeah,
I knew this. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. One weakness for these tests is that they can't really see, like, if you're on a laptop, your webcam can only see what's in front of it. It can't see something directly underneath it. So basically, right on your screen, you can actually put stuff on there. But he said put a sheet of paper. I don't know how helpful that really is. But I'm gonna keep watching.
Where your webcam cannot pick up, and my advice is you can even print out a sheet and just actually cut it in half after you've typed in like your super small font. I'm pretty sure there's a way in a Microsoft Word that you can make it really small and just make sure that the words are on like a certain bottom left corner of the paper, if that makes sense. But yeah, you can do that, and that is super helpful as well. The second way.
Okay, so that method, basically what he's saying is you basically have like a piece of paper and you're putting it on you're basically putting it on your computer. And I guess it's good. I guess that method could work in some cases, but here's the issue, right? First of all, how much are you going to do? How much stuff can you put on a sheet of paper that's smaller than half your computer screen? Not very much. I mean, unless you have the answers to the test, I don't think this is going to help you. Another thing is, from my experience, there's two types of tests. One is where like you can scroll through, like they'll have like 50 questions on one page. If that's the case, maybe this can help. But that's usually not the case, because the point of this is another thing they use to detect cheating is to see how long you spend on a question. So most of the time they'll have like one question per page and you'll have to click through it. If that's the case, it's not really going to help, because a lot of times that piece of paper is going to cover it and you're going to have to move it up. You're going to have to move it around a little bit, and that could count as suspicious behavior, because you're going to kind of make noise first of all, and also you're going to be moving your eyes around. I think that counts as suspicious behavior, but yeah, I don't know. So let's see what else he has to say.
Is get your phone, and this is pretty similar to the first one, but make sure that you have your phone. And the thing is that try to hide your phone before you do the whole 360 scan.
Whoa, that is not a wise idea. Okay, how are you going to do that? I mean, what you could do is put it in your pocket, but do not put that on your computer when you're doing a 360 scan. Because if that falls out, you're screwed, okay? Put that in if you want to do this, you may want, like, I guess you could put it in your pocket or like sit on it, but do not put it on your computer screen, guys. Come on.
That way your professor cannot even pick it up in the first place. So if you've done that properly, what you want to do is
keyword properly, which is very hard to do, okay? It's very hard to not drop your phone when you're on a computer and not make any noise at all, okay?
put your phone and don't put it super far from you, because AI software will actually look for suspicious activity in terms of where your hands actually are. And
okay, now I know what you're talking about. So he's basically saying, yeah, what I just said. Okay, I thought for a second I thought you're telling me to put your phone on the computer screen, exactly what like before you even scan it. That is terrible, because now you're risking to drop your phone. But yeah,
guys, I mean, this is like some crazy stuff. So what you want to do is try to find a black or white case, any case that will match the color of your desk.
No, do not do that either. All right, because if you film it and you submit a video with a phone, your professor can make you retake the test. You don't want to risk it. I don't care how well your phone case may camouflage. I think that's what he's trying to do. If you want to, like, maybe he's trying to do something like camouflage to your table. You don't want to do that, all right? Even if your phone is exactly the same color as your table, it's still risky. Do not do it, please. Guys, I'm trying to save you guys here, okay? Please don't do that. If you want to do this, just sit on it, okay?
Put your phone on, so then that way that they can't see it when you are doing your 360 scan. And this is really helpful, because once it's really close by to you and they can't see it, once you start the exam, you can just literally just grab your phone quickly and just put it on the same spot that you would put your paper for the first method, and just literally read off your phone and just lightly scroll, and they will not be able to see you. The third technique is that...
Okay, so I'll talk about this at the end of the video. I have quite a lot to say about this.
Right before you start the test, make sure that you actually dim the lights. Don't turn the lights off.
Why?
But just dim them. The laptop will not probably pick this up, because it will always try to adjust the screen itself to make it look like real life. So like, for example, if it's kind of dark, it will bump up the exposure through the webcam, but your professor will not even notice. So what you want to do is do that, and then turn up your screen brightness to maximum. And if you wear glasses like me, which I'm not wearing at the moment.
I am very confused right now. Why would you turn the lights off?
But if you wear glasses like me, and my glasses are kind of messed up, they're not perfect right now. These are actually perfect.
If you wear glasses like me, and what you want to do is just turn up the brightness. So this is a bad example, because
I don't know what he's trying to say, but guys, if you're taking the exam, I think it's better if you don't have glasses on, because the reflection of your computer screen, your phone screen, could probably pick that up. They can probably pick the reflection of your phone screen onto the camera. So yeah.
So much light right now, but
wait, hold on. So if you're dimming the lights, it will make it even more obvious. What? Yeah, like see from here, I can easily see the phone, and I'm not even trying to catch him. You can imagine a professor.
As you can. So then that way, when you are looking at the tests, it will be kind of bright. If you were on your laptop, it would be much bigger on your glasses, and you can literally just look at your phone, and the professor and the AI software cannot pick up your eyes.
Here's the thing. I don't know what he's trying to say, but if you want to somehow do this, I don't know what he's trying to talk about. But if you have your phone and you need your glasses, make sure to have them at the same brightness, I guess. Yeah.
It is being hidden by glare, and that's actually one of the things that the software searches for in terms of suspicious activity, well as facial expression.
An easy way around this: don't wear glasses on your exam, and yeah, don't be in a dark room.
It's not a perfect
system, it isn't.
Our goal is to minimize. Now, this next method is super useful, guys. You want to use this if you want to use your phone during an exam, which I'm sure you do.
Yeah, that's what. So I thought that's what you're talking about.
Once you grab your phone that was near you and that was disguised during the scanning, before the exam took place, what you want to do is get that phone and just, first of all, turn off the Wi-Fi right before the test starts, so in that way, once you turn on your phone, they cannot find your secondary device via the IP address, which is how they find secondary things like that. So what you want to do is just turn your Wi-Fi off right before the test starts, and you want to turn on your 4G mobile data, because they can track this down. This does not have the same IP address the Wi-Fi has, because they're two separate things. The Wi-Fi is its own thing. The 4G is your own service that you are paying for. It's separate from Wi-Fi. So if you use your 4G during your phone, during your exam, they can't track it as a secondary source. So it will be perfect. So you just want to do that combined with the other technique with the phone right above the keyboard, and you should be good to go. So this is actually a really good way to cheat, guys, seriously. So that's pretty much it for
so I'm not gonna watch the rest of this because the video is pretty much over. Okay, so here's so I'm gonna go ahead and read the comments, and then I will tell you what I think about it. All right, so let's go ahead and read the comments then. So let's go and like this video. It was alright, I guess. Okay, so let's see what they gotta say. Got a test in 2 hours I didn't study for, and I'm watching this instead of studying. Well, he saved your life. I don't know. Did he save your life? I don't know. Colleges are making us pay thousands for us to teach ourselves schoolwork in our rooms. This man is doing God's work. I don't get this, but okay. I'm Asian, so the camera can't even see my eyes. Can you guys see my eyes? Probably couldn't. That's an advantage. That means making YouTube videos just made it a lot. I can't talk. That just made it a lot easier for me to make YouTube videos. Ha! Joke's on you for everyone who's made fun of my eyes back in middle school. I'm just kidding. Cause now, anyway, yeah, the dislikes came from teachers. Oh my god, this is hilarious. College in a nutshell. Just read barely past the exam, forget and repeat. It ain't cheating if you don't get caught. Yes it is! What do you mean? Wait, Muhammad replied to this. What do you mean? That's the most retarded thing I've ever heard. So basically, it still counts as cheating. It's just you don't get caught for cheating, okay? Oh my god, people are ridiculous. Okay, I don't even want to read these comments anymore. It's literally a group of cheaters trying to back themselves up, okay? I don't want to be around these people. Anyway, so now I'm just going to talk about what I think about this video and what I think you guys should do, whether or not I should do this or not. I'm just going to make a couple comments. So the first comment is, yes, I think I talked about this a little earlier. This does not really work very well for most exams, because most exams you're going to have to click one question by one, and a lot of times your phone will be over the question, which works good to obviously not detect eye movement, but then it makes it where you have to move the phone every once in a while, which will not only make sounds, but it will also make a bunch of unnecessary hand movement, and if you're careless, the camera may pick that up. Another thing I want to talk about is that this is really risky to the point where, like, if you don't have all the answers to the test, you're pretty much screwed, because I don't think this is a good idea to just go through a whole batch of notes. Another thing I want to talk about is that if you have no idea what's going on in the class, this is definitely not for you. Okay, you would not. I don't think it's a good idea to read over a whole bunch of notes during an exam. So yeah. So lastly, my last comment is that if you're doing a master's, if you're going, sorry, I can't talk again. If you're going in for a master's degree, do not do this. Please don't do this. First of all, it gives you a really bad habit, because if you're going for a master's degree, you're probably going to go for like a higher paying job, which means you're going to be more important, which means you're going to be hurting the society if you're just going to be cheating. Another thing is, a lot of master schools actually have these glasses. Basically makes every method he just said pretty much useless. So if you fall in any of those categories, please don't do this. Again, I'm really here for a content cop. I'm not really here to encourage or discourage cheating. No, wait, that doesn't make that just contradicts. I'm not here to encourage cheating, and I'm not here to throw shots at this guy. But clearly, the audience in this video is pretty much a bunch of cheaters. And yeah, Muhammad, if you're watching this, I don't have anything against you, but I don't know how wise you are for making this. If you're in college, if your professor sees this, you're probably gonna get in trouble. So that's basically my opinion on this video. I'll leave a link in the description of this video if you want to check it out yourself, and I'll see you guys next time.